Before the video starts today, let me tell you a little bit about Revive Football. Revive Football is a website where you can get replica historic football kits from Milan to Man City and even international ones. You can also get a mystery box where you can get a completely random historic kit. There's even a page where you can request a kit to be put on there for the future. On top of that, they've got free worldwide delivery, money back guarantee and 24/7 support if anything goes wrong with your kit. So make sure you check out Revive Football before or after the video. There is also a promotional code on screen right now which you can use and in the description for 10% off your order. Well guys, I've had my one day off where my voice had gone. I'd done it till I was actually ill, but we're back today, refreshed a little bit, still trying to feel better right here. Not the copyrighted virus that's going around at the moment, but yes, it was bad, but we're here again. Let's welcome back to the Paris FC Career Mode, episode number 6 of season number 5, should be 7, but we missed that day, no biggie, as we have a top scorer as well amongst us. The other top scorer, of course, joint with Jean-Philippe Mateta, our player, is the one we had in our last career at West Ham. It's Orsic, as yes, we're 4th in the league, very good, but, even further, but, the team in 3rd have played a game extra than us, but it's Lyon. As today, we'll walk you through the games that we have. Not many. We have Lyon. We'll have a cup game, I think, Marseille and Stade de Reims, which I'm not going to zoom into. Just, you saw them all right there, as they are the fixtures, starting with Lyon. And we've got 4 plus a whole month of transfers. I am very excited for those, as we're going to play this team that we have with one more change, because Maleka is tired, so why not put Leonard in there? As it's going to be Verbruggen, Valery, Bamba, Bolly, Badashile, Baba at the back, with Masengo, Ceballos and Elise. Ceballos really good in the last episode, with Leonard and Mateta, the top scorer up front, joint top in the league of course. Hopefully can extend it in a tough game, because Lyon are not a pushover. Although they're in 8th, these finished where we are right now. And let's have a look at this Lyon team then, which is going to be tough. Maximiano in goal, my namesake. With 4 at the back, Sriracha, Diomande, Silva and Dubois. With De Silva, Schleicher and Mendes. Toko Ekambi, Schick and Adama Traore. Let's give it a go. Kieran Tierney even getting benched for the away side. That's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Don't expect KT to get benched. I do unpopularly say this, even though I've done an Arsenal save, think he's a little overrated. I think Marcus Alonso's a good left back as well, but I'm going to forget about that because I'll probably get hate for it. But yeah, just said my slice right there as Bolly with the ball right here onto Dani Ceballos. Dani Ceballos to run forward as he's going to run at Sriracha, who's replaced him, the Uruguayan, into Simon Leonard. Now onto Jean-Philippe Mateta as he goes backwards into Hanno Masengo. Masengo around the corner to Elise. Good move to start the game off. Masengo was making the best run. If he's onside, which I think he is, it's already won. Hanno and Masengo. Perfectly timed, really, wasn't it? Easy finish. Already 1 to the good. How easy was that? Elise just cuts inside. Pass there, and Masengo just to pass it across the kit. Oh my days. That was slow. That was a petty shot. And I don't know what the keeper was doing. De Silva with the pass to Javier right here, as this is into Schick though, and they can try and squeeze the game back to level, as they have done. 15 minutes into this one. It's quite lively. Lyon get a goal straight away, and it's Schick who we've always struggled against. Especially this save, the Euros wonder kid. Well, not really a kid anymore, is he? But superstar just cuts inside there, gets away from the slide. Great footwork, and puts it in the bottom corner where Verbruggen cannot reach it. It's 1-1. Back to the drawing board for us as Baba straight away with it. He gets a nutmeg in his own player, Han Noah, as he gives it to Simon Leonard, but he can't get the pass over right there. Silva onto Javier. Masengo picks it up, and Masengo through the middle. We want to get straight back in the lead if we can. Treat it like it's still 0-0, and they haven't scored us. Here's Leonard. Spins out. Great spin. Can't get on the ball though. Almost a great little move as Javier onto Thiago Mendes. Onto Javier again. As Schick's playing this dangerously around the box. De Silva Gets it back. Pass through the middle. It's Schick with a shot. Bolly with a block. And Masengo with a head away, as that's a big let off for us right there, you know. Elise to try and run it forward. And Elise, if he can get that through to Potato, gets a really good pass off. Chip him. And why did they just not do what I said? Rather stupid of me right there. As Schick has a run on right here. Let's hope he doesn't chip us as he's put it wide. Oh, and he's given a red card and a penalty. No, not a red card for me. It's Bamba who is dismissed. And he probably deserves to be so. You know, he did get his shot off. Maybe not a red, but definitely a penalty as Verbruggen against Toko Ekambi. And we are now behind in this one. This has changed emphatically. From 1-0 up and cruising, this game sure has just sparked out of nowhere. A bit of controversy with the penalty and the red card, but, well, even more controversially, we are now behind 2-1, which we have to do something about quick. Now centre-back now as well, and we haven't really done bad playing-wise. We just, I don't know what's happened, really. I can't put my finger on it. As Elise back to Dani Ceballos. It is Leonard making a run through again, and he was good with his cutback last time. Does it again. Shoots. Oh, on the outside of the foot. And for me, should have done a lot better right there, as here's Leonard. What can he do right here? He's still got the ball. No pressure on him. Unless they come across, which they kind of do. Masengo, though, making a good move. Round, please. There we go. It's Leonard who missed that earlier one and rolls it in the bottom corner. It is 2-2 before half-time here at the Stade du Châtelet. And it's Simon Leonard, the youth striker, who's come back into the team. Obviously with a bang right here. What a turn that is. What a pass. And first time I thought it just bumbled it a bit. Just flopped with the shot. But no, catches it beautifully into that bottom corner. Great stuff as Hanno Masengo chasing them down as well. Even before half time. We're still going to try and push forward as Jean-Philippe Mateta. That was for Elise. But Dani Ceballos picks up on it. Mateta making the run through the middle. But just can't get onto us. It should be half time any moment. Javier with a pass right there. And Mendes going to try and put the pressure on them right now. Still can't get anywhere near it. And that is the break. 1-1. Oh, not even 1-1. 2-2. Forgot how lively it's even been. Hopefully we can quieten it down in the second half for them, but not for us. And I mean, a draw with 10 men kind of isn't the worst thing to happen to us, but we do want better as Leonard wins that header straight away. That youth player is something special, you know. Not a bad one at all, as Elise now gets it slipped in. And Elise is given a bit of space right here to hit, and if that had more power behind it, might have slipped in. Even a different keeper might have slipped into the back of the net as Hannover. Yes, thought he wasn't going to get that there, but does. We haven't played too bad to say it is 2-2, because Lyon, of course, are a great team. And for not switching my players, come on, please. As there we go, Javier Schlager with the ball. He finds a player out wide in Adama Traore. Got to get across. And it's another penalty, isn't it? Adama Traore is too quick. I know you are screaming at your screen. Stop. Slide tackling. But it's just automatic. It really is. I need to fix the problem, but still, you could see more. Hopefully, you could see more reason to slide in that scenario, because I thought I was going to get it. Adama steps forward really quick, and we don't. As Toko Ekambi, please. Yes! No red card, and we do save this one, though. So everything is not all bad, as Jan Valery to run inside. Here he goes, Jan with the ball, the right wing back. Just going to pass it to Hannoa Masengo to try and dribble it forward as well. He's had a great game as Hannoa. Needs a bit of support. Jean-Philippe Mateta just in front, but just not the greatest ball to him, though, as Xavier Schlager with the ball out to Adama. This is the pace I tried to stop with the slide. Not going to do it this time, of course, as Badashil. Good tackle. They are getting too much time on the ball for my liking, I'd say, as Nkulu is now the captain. On for Abdon Baba. Of course, Bamba got sent off, didn't he? As Elise slips the ball through to Mateta. Good slide. Well, not even slide, but challenge from Sriracha, the replacement for Kieran Tierney, as Dubois passes it back to his keeper right here. Just 20 minutes or under left. And this time I would say that we haven't been the better side in the second half, but don't blame us, not really. We're playing with a lesser man, of course, and a youth striker who's not done too bad, actually, as here he is on the ball again. Simon Leonard. He's got Mateta in front of him, or has he? Now he has, as he's going to opt for Valery at right wing back, who's got a bit of a touch on it. Whip it in to the middle. Elise underneath, but just can't get it. But he does fall to Dani Ceballos, who takes a heavy touch. And lets Mendes come across, as I honestly don't see another goal in this one. Hopefully I'm wrong regarding us, though, as Simon Leonard. Oh, Steps across and can't even get his pass off, as now Adama Traore into Thiago Mendes, and Masengo nutmegs the referee, does Jean-Man, who takes the last touch off, but still no goal for us, as Thiago Mendes now steps inside to Jean-Man. Got literally 5 minutes left. Don't let them score. Please don't let them score. As Schick with it. Bolly, big tackle, and Elise released down this wing as he's going to try and run. Leonard, I see the intent you're showing, so I'm going to chip it over. And can he get there? He does. Robs off the defender. Leonard scores the winner. 10 men. Paris FC are going to beat Olympique Lyon to go back to third. What a shocker of a goal that one is. Who expected that? Who expected that? For us to actually win, chipped over the top, and their defender just has an absolute howler. Simon Leonard, the youth player, 2 for him, and it is 6 all season from 2-1 down with a red card and a penalty conceded. We are going to win 3-2 as it stands. I'd be more excited if my voice wasn't completely, or if it was completely back, should I say, in my days. My head isn't in the speech right here, as I need to get that ball over the top. Jan Valery to whack it. And there is the whistle. A 3-2 win at home against Lyon with 10 men. Now that is something very, very special. Every single man on that field, for our team at least, deserves a day off. So there we are, back into third. Marseille we do play today as well, who are in 5th. So another kind of big game, you know, judging where everyone is in the table. But I think there is going to be a cup game slotted in before there, and Marseille dropped back as now they're in 4th actually. Okay, and here we are going into the market as Han Noah's completed his training as well. That is like 81, 82 rated. Can see some bids for him right here, as I'm going to put, I think, one big bid in of my own for one player. I'm not going to reveal it just yet though, because I don't feel like there's a rush to buy him after that amazing game. As straight in the market, Simon Leonard has a bid from Juventus for 6.5. If I turn this down, he might get angry with me. But that's exactly what I'm going to do. I feel like a step to Juventus is going to kind of ruin his career at this moment in time, because he's not going to get played. Probably just loaned out and might not work. Don't want to cash in on my youth. Well, the board do. They want me to make, I think, almost 3 million because of it, but not just yet, board it, as we actually haven't got the cup game given to us just yet. Might be Marseille before it, you never know. As we are going to go up to Marseille. And to be fair, the player I do want to sign is a centre-back. And we do have a centre-back suspended. But still, we've got good centre-backs on the bench who may play well this game and may stop my signing from coming in. He is a regen as well, so unfortunately you might not know him. But still, I've got a lot of players who aren't regens being scouted right now. As for this game, it's going to have to be Deverne, isn't it? Sorry, Manduki, but you are still going to just be on the bench, as it's the same team apart from that. How can you bench any of them after that last game? And it's another home game, which hopefully gives an advantage, as Dimitrovic in the net against us. Tormina, Railio, Kiprie, Kamara in front of them this time. Radkovic, Serdar, Arnold and Talvan, Moffat and Origi. We did have us luck against them last time, I think. We definitely didn't lose the game. I know we came back to a draw at one point, so hopefully, I'm not going to say the same because I honestly can't remember the last result, but a good one. Yes, a good one is needed, as Mateta straight onto the bloody youth player that I absolutely love. I mean, Bauman's our highest rated and the one with most potential, but Leonard, I do love what he just did for the club. That's a big goal he scored in the last one, but it's not going to make for anything if we don't win this one, as Deverne, he's got himself to prove. First game he's like really started in game at least for us, and he's got a reason to us. That's a long advantage, and he's going to have to defend a free kick along with the rest of the boys, as it's Arnold whipping it in. Moffat with the header and over. Luckily for us, he missed it, as Dani Ceballos. That's a good chip, you know. The Spaniard does provide good passes, as Mateta's kind of through as well. On the angle, needs to try and get inside a little bit. Heavy touch. And they are going to be allowed to clear it. Serdar gave it to Radkonjic, who never played too badly against us. Into Max Arnold, I think, and Kamara over the top. It's Origi, great tackle, and now we can attack again. This is looking to be end-to-end stuff, as Mateta running at the defender. Great touch to keep it away from him. Shoots and hits a fan in the face. And Simon Leonard with the ball right here, as he gives it to Dani Ceballos. And Dani Ceballos, the Spaniard, what can he do with it right here? He's going to try and cut back, but get fouled in the process or something. I don't know. It looked like he took a bit of a nick right there, as Moffat with it down the line. He's going to pass it out wide to Radonjic in the middle, into close to Masengo as Serdar has it. Now he's gone backwards, and 30 minutes into this one, not quite eventful. Well, in terms of goal threat anyway, as Masengo gets his pass off to Leonard here though. And Simon Leonard to run. Can he try and find Mateta? It needs to be a better shot than the first one. He still isn't going to get there. Dimitrovic always favourite. I don't know how much of this I can bloody take. As a free kick's given for what? Maybe handball, but the ball was on the floor, so no, not handball. I don't think. And the header won by Serdar, knocking Verbruggen back a little bit. That was threatening, but a threat from absolutely nowhere because there was nothing in it. As we've won a free kick now, I don't know what for. It doesn't look like handballs, these scenarios, but we are getting stuff given to us as it is 0-0 so far, and of course not the same score than it was in the first game of this episode and against Marseille previously. As Masengo does pick up on a loose ball right here, and Elise onto Leonard. Masengo behind, does find it right here, and he's got his back to goal. Has Han Noah into Dani Ceballos, who of course was the hero last time out, into Simon Leonard, hero last time out today, as Valerie whips the ball in. Masengo free as a bird at the back post. Got to be better, because I think the half-time whistle's going to be blown straight afterwards as well. As Leonard into Dani Ceballos, not Alexander Arnold, that's definitely not his name, as it's 0-0 at the break. And honestly, it's been good for my voice this, because there's been nothing to shout about. As hopefully I can rep my vocal cords right here and have something to bloody celebrate. As Elise running right here, he's took a very heavy touch right there, a bridge in fact. It looks like, didn't mean to do that, as Elise does keep it though. Very good skill from the player. Growing into a little bit of form right now as Dani Ceballos into Simon Leonard, onto Mateta, back to Leonard, and the youngster's going to have to go all the way. He has gone round the houses though, and he's going to try and skill him way in, but he does lose the ball in this scenario. It doesn't always work for him. Finds it difficult sometimes as, Mateta, rough. He's definitely going to get a booking after this one, as Moffey gives it to Origi. Let's try and come forward right here. They are far back, but they have got a chance to sneak, as Riallo with the pass around the corner into Origi, and defending so difficult. Is difficult as Mateta over the top here though. It's going towards Leonard, and the defender's made a hash of it, and Leonard's done the same. Should have done a lot better there on the hour mark. Simon Leonard missing, and Marseille on a rare counter right here. As we just need a goal to liven this game up, but not at this end, of course. Definitely not at this end right now. As Florian Thauvin with the ball does keep it well, does the Frenchman, as we try to get a tackle in, but Baba pushing him only far back as Kipre, as it's over the top again, headed in the middle. Arnold, Origi, they've got a free run, and Jan Valerie again. He never reads his bloody runner. And it turns out I have jinxed myself a little bit by saying I don't think it's going to come. Oh, we do need a goal. And it has come at their side of the field. Damn it. We have to do better as Leonard. Come on, mate. I just rejected Juventus for you. You need to owe me a little bit better. I wanted to keep you that much. So prove why I should stay at this club that's going to Europe hopefully next season. If you do step up your performances, as Bauman's on the field right now for Elise as well. Did do well today, but no goal threat really. And we need that at the moment as Baba. We need fresh legs on for him, I think, but he is doing some good running here across the net. Dimitrovic always favourite, and Dimitrovic under pressure from his goal kick, but has managed to get the ball straight to Moffat and onto Origi. Now we're defending, we're dropping back. Can I control the right player, please, Fifi? You're being really painful with your switching today, as Badashile is going to run it down the line into Mateta. I really need to sneeze, but Mateta needs to run. Come on, put it in the middle. Good ball. Han Noah, and we've ran into each other. We have ran into each other. In the scenario we are in, you just cannot do that, as Valerie does win the ball right here. Gets tripped. Of course, nothing given. Of course, nothing bloody given for us, as it's gone out for Victor Tormena's throw-in for Marseille, and it's going to be a 1-2. They're just going to keep the ball, aren't they? Bauman, pressure. Whoever the other tall player is, I think it's Mateta. Pressure. Han Noah up front, as we've literally got 1 minute left. If Dimitrovic whacks this, it's over. He has whacked it, and it's over. We've lost the game 1-0. At home this time, completely different to the Lyon one. And back to the drawing board once again. We just needed to do better than that. Jan Valerie being an extreme disappointment, as it's VAFC, who I just saw in real life, recently signed Leonardo Debucci. I think that's his first name, Leonardo. I'm not sure, but it's a really good signing for them, of course, isn't it? As Badashile's gone up on his schedule, that might be 84 rated for him as we play the Ligue 2 side. And an offer straight in for Baba, who I think played really well in that last game. And Leicester think so as well, as they've offered above his evaluation. 30-year-old, and this is one I've actually got to think about because we've got money. The player I do want to sign is not a left wing back, but he is 30. And I could get more out for him, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to accept this offer for Abdul Ramdan Baba. Although we did sign him just a little bit ago for a decent player. Maybe there's better options out there. And 30-year-old, I'm not rejecting over 14 or almost 14 million. And Samir Chigui asking to play against VFC, which actually does spring up the question. Of course, I was going to rotate the team, but how far do I go with my rotations? I definitely think it's got to be youth, hasn't it? Andre hasn't played in quite a while. Elise can come out for Baumann. Carlier can definitely come into the goal. That's all the youth we've got, really. Martin can come in for Bolly. Bolly's not been up to scratch, really. And both wing backs. Unfortunately, Chigui, I think you're the only rotational player that isn't going to come into the team because I am going to try and stick Name in there as well for Masengo. So, Carlier, Campanini. Duvernay is going to be central with Martin on the right centre-back spot, Badashile on the left, and Kulu, Name, Andre and Baumann, Leonard and Kryzan up front. Because I still do want to win this game. You can see it's very strong. Not like we had choice because we don't have many players at the squad, at the team right here because they're all out on loan. But that's what we are going to trust for this final game today before hopefully a signing. And for this one, it's not going to show us the lineup, but I think it's another home game, so we'll go to the player ratings and look at it through here. So it's Pryor in the goal, Dos Santos, Ducore and Nitim, Spano, Rahu and Pelnard at left wing back as a copy in our formation a bit. Dilberto, De Almeida and Picalou with Makalu and Guillaume up front. Now this should be an easy game, but even though we're the bigger club now, anyway, we probably weren't when we started, we're similar. These were in our division. But now we are the bigger club, that means nothing. These can still definitely win with our rotation. It's going to be hard, but we can hopefully make it happen as Leonard onto Andre, onto Kryzan though, and that wasn't a good pass backwards. Guillaume to keep it away from us, and we're going to try and chase it down. These players haven't played together and are lacking sharpness, so there's double excuses with it as Badashile drills it forward into Mustafa Name, as now it's in the middle to Niels Nkulo, or on the left should I say, as it's back to Benjamin Andre. Now it's to, well, we're supposed to be the right, as VAFC, like I said, do feel like they're actually up for this one, and it's not going to be a pushover, as we need to start winning some silverware soon. This competition we've never got past, apart from once I think, the first round, where we did beat Marseille, the team of course that have just beaten us, as it's Baumann who turns out right here looking for a pass. It's an absolute terrible one from who should be one of the world's best prospects, but just isn't, is he? Hate to say it about one of my own players as well, but it is true, as Kryzan running with it here. The big Brazilian, what can he do right here? He's going to cut inside. Kryzan with the chance right here. Defenders give an angle, and Kryzan does score. 1-0 already. That takes the pressure off us, but can we keep it that way? Deep down, I'm delighted, because this man, just when he plays, he scores us, but of course, I'm not going to take anything for granted. Look at that, straight in the bottom corner. I thought the defender were going to get across him and tackle him, but no. Great finish, 1-0. And that is a good feeling as Machalu tries to tackle us right there, but Martin coming across and winning the ball as Campanini now. Oh, shouldn't have laid it off that far backwards, but it does, as the ball forward isn't a good one as well, and Martin to step across. He's going to pass it forward, still not going fully forward, but there we go. In the middle now to Mustafa Name, out wide to Campanini, and Campanini one more inside, onto Leonard, onto Baumann, and Baumann does find Kryzan around the corner. If he's onside, which he isn't, should have been a goal, as it's whipped in straight away as well, and it's gone through body, so I don't know why the fans were very excited right there. Never really threatening us, I don't think, as Campanini to run forward with it here, and he is going to have to stop. He hasn't played in a while, of course, so looks like his fitness and agility levels are way down there, as Baumann does get the ball onto Nami right here, and we'll go for Niels Nkulo, because he has come off the bench quite a bit, and does like to sprint forward. As Baumann making a bit of an option, Baumann, no, not strong enough, as Makalu finds Guillaume right here, and a pass through to Picalou. It's square, it is square, it is square, their first shot of the game. Their first shot of the game. Their first shot of the game goes into the back of our goal. And it's just like Marseille now. Carlier, I'm just thinking right here, it just flashed before my eyes. Imagine if he was the keeper this season throughout. I don't think we would have been very successful. And that for me is very concerning as it's almost half time. Kreizan just needed to do better with that. We could have gotten an attack as they've headed it backwards. Dos Santos with a pass here to De Almeida. And that is the whistle for now. It's going to be 1-1 at the break. With our youth team, I kind of expected it to be this even, but the scorelines aren't justified. Definitely shouldn't be what it is, as Guillaume, no way, it's going to be, yep, 2-1. Carlier, I don't have any faith in this keeper. I mean, when he was a starter, he was on and off, but this time he's definitely off. As we are now 2-1 behind to VAFC after 2 shots against us. And I just give up. I'm not going to say get out of my club because he is a youth player, but that is shocking. That is honestly shocking. You should read how he's going to hit that one. As Kreizan right here with the ball. And what's he going to do with it? He's going to drag it back through the middle onto Leonard. And Leonard all the way back to Benjamin Andre as Baumann. This is good play right here. We need to try and, of course, get a goal back as soon as possible as it's the hour mark. I'm going to go attacking because this performance so far has been nothing short of terrible. I knew we got the early goal, but I even said while celebrating a bit, I don't want to get carried away. And it looks like our players have a little bit because they're just not playing right. As Leonard, though, has a bit of a gap. Can Simon Leonard get the goal back to make it level? As no, what an interception! What an interception! So I'm gonna put Maleka on for Name. Why not? It's told me to do it. It's even telling me to go attacking. As I'm gonna try and win this header as well. It's fallen here to Badashile. Can he get a shot off right here? Not really. And Spano Rio with the ball through the middle. They're even changing their defenders. Unless they were on from the start and I just forget the names, which is probably more likely. As Leonard with the ball right here. Can he find the strike partner? No, he can't, but he does win the ball back right here as he can't even keep that. What is wrong with us, boys? As their keeper even gifting the ball back to us. Come on, 15 minutes. We win this in normal time as it's thrown straight to Benjamin Andre, who's in the box. And the old man is just too frail. VAFC fans loving every single moment as Benjamin Andre into Martin. Now on to Leonard. And have we got an option to go with? Yes. It's Martin, it's a terrible touch, and it's the ball given to the opponents again. And to be fair, with the amount of players we've got forward, they could easily score if they just had the threat. As that's a ball from Andre through as well, onto Maleka. Benjamin Andre for the sweaty, and the old man does score. It's the easiest goal he'll ever score, and don't you dare celebrate. Go and pick that ball up because we're going straight back to the semicircle. I wasn't joking when I said I wanted to win this in normal time. Now watching the replay as well as Leonard's going to come off because, to be fair, he does play in the first team a lot and he is tired, so Mateta is going to come on. We have got all 3 of our best strikers on against a league below opposition who are low in the table as well. It's not like Lille who are walking the division below. It is one of the teams we've got to beat. So Martin receives the ball off a dodgy pass, but he's not been that great this game and they are passing it rather too comfortably for my liking. Can we get that ball, Campanini? No, we can't. And it's over the top. We've got 2 minutes added on and they are running at us. It's Dilberto. It's in the middle. It's Dil Almeida. Our keeper's out. It's Ishi who passes it to the side and it's off the crossbar. Carlier is the luckiest man alive at the moment. I am not going to lie. We are the luckiest team in existence not to have conceded right there. As I don't know if it is extra time. Is it extra time? Yes, it is. Oh my days. Lucky, lucky, lucky. As it's into Andre straight away. We've got no subs. Actually, I think we get 1 more sub, don't we? So we're alright for substitutions if we need to make them in this game. But we have, of course, made them a bit fresher at the end of that last one. As Mateta with it right here. Gives it into Andre around the corner. Into Kreizan, Niels Nkulu, the left back still flooding forward. That's got to be handball. We are going to make 1 lesser change. Kreizan does come off because we don't need 3 strikers now. We've got plenty of time left. And Chigui on because he has to be. As Campanini, the right wing back, taking the shot from range. And one of the worst I have seen in a Paris shirt. Honestly, that was just terrible as Pellenard passes it backwards to Boutabiu, who I think might have scored. I know Gilmane got the main goals as it's through again, and we have conceded 3 shots at our goal. Apart from that lucky one that we didn't concede before, but Carlier, get out of the club. I've had enough. I know you're a youth player, but you've let us down too much. I might be blaming him a little bit too much, but I am so frustrated, it's unreal. Look at that, through the middle. Defender don't mark, and probably not his fault. Got to stick with his men, Badashile. Prime example why I don't go 4 at the back, because our defenders are terrible, and they need to be 5 defenders to block our keeper, because Verbruggen is better, but not the best. We've never had the best keepers this save. Maybe Adrian's an exception when we did get him, but we win the ball, and the final, or half-time, extra time whistle has gone. Took some thinking right there. 3-2 down. Not deservedly. So we need to be a lot better as it's Boudaboo. Look how many players they've got forward. Look how many we have. Our players are shattered. I've gone to a 4-4-1-1. I forgot even to mention it. But yeah, I did mention that we've got 4 at the back, didn't I? As we've got a shot off there. Blocked. What an interception. And they are going to attack straight from it. Look at this. It's Ishi running through on goal. Carlier. Oh my days. Oh my days, he is crap in there. Oh my days. Now this one. It's an absolute disaster class, I've got to tell you, by every player. But Carlier, that is horrendous goalkeeping. Lets it go in at his near post whilst diving to his near post. 4-2. 4-2, and I don't know what to do as Maleka into Andre. Into Martin, now onto Mateta, as he's trying to get forward a little bit, sneak through that gap. There we go, Maleka running through. Can we get a goal? Like I said, I don't think we're winning this one in normal time, but if we get 1 back, we can get 2, I say, as Mateta. Can't keep it though. And a header from Ishi straight onto De Almeida, who was the unfortunate one to take us to extra time. I wish he would have scored now off the crossbar. I really do, as we've got literally a little bit left. Carlier makes a save, and if Badashile wasn't there, and I don't think Carlier knew we're there, was going straight to their player for 5 as we lose, despite being the better team, having the better league position by a long way. The AFC have beaten us 4-2 at our own place. A day to remember. Your ears did not deceive you. I did say remember because I'm not letting that go. Every single player who played in that team is going to have to think about their position for the next season. Even the starters like who were there? There were Bauman, who is a really good youth prospect. Didn't like him. Even Badashile wasn't good. So yeah, rather disappointing end to the episode, as I think I'm going to have to reevaluate my signings as well, because I don't know who to get after that. I'm going to show you my shortlist. I've got literally 3 players, and Zaha's gone to Roma. That's great. Can take him off. I've got 2 centre-backs, Hurtado and Pitticelli, who are my 2 options, but I'm going to wait on you guys to tell me who out of those or any others. As thank you guys for watching this episode. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well so you do not miss one in the future. I'm going to rush off and cry now after that cup result, but yes, can you subscribe please? Because we're on the race to 3.2. Would be greatly appreciated, and all you guys who are already have literally not just made my day, but made my YouTube journey amazing. Thank you all. Struggle for words there. Take care in a bit, and peace.